all hands are on deck, when one of your starters goes down. Your other starters have to do a little bit more, and then you hope to get something from your bench, whether that's might not be offensive, but can they hold the lead and help us defensively while we're trying to get some of those guys rest.
Hello and welcome to the Fast Five Show, presented by the Indiana University Media School. I'm Joe Elms.
And I'm Maeve McKinney, and we are here to bring you the official 5-minute rundown of this week in Indiana athletics.
Get out your timers, start your clocks, and let's get this show on the road.
This past Sunday, IU women's basketball defeated their biggest sports rivals, Purdue, 74-68. With Sydney Parrish out from injury, Sarah Scalia stepped up big time, dropping 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists in a huge victory. On Tuesday, Scalia was named to the top 10 list for the Ann Myers Drysdale Award. This isn't a big surprise, though, as she's been shooting out of the world this season. Scalia is averaging 15.4 points and shooting 44.8% from beyond the arc on 3.1 threes made per game. She shot 50% or better from beyond the arc in 9 games this season. It's no surprise the Hoosiers are 16-2 with all the talent they have, and Sarah Scalia certainly helps. Thanks to Scalia's performance these past couple games, the Hoosiers are now 7-1 in Big Ten play and will look to keep the win streak going. Indiana returns home to take on the Northwestern Wildcats this Sunday. Next, they'll head up to College Park to take on the Maryland Terrapins to finish out their January schedule. Following the Terrapins, they'll begin February play against a tough Ohio State team. They'll close out February play taking on Michigan State, Purdue, Wisconsin, and Illinois. Then they'll get another rematch against Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes at Assembly Hall. The Hoosiers will look to finish Big Ten play strong in hopes for winning another Big Ten title.
Moving from the women's side to the men's, the Indiana men's basketball team will look to finish out a tough January slate. Following disappointing losses against Purdue and Wisconsin, the road ahead only gets tougher as the Hoosiers head up to Champaign to take on 10th-ranked Illinois. Star Illinois guard Terrence Shannon Jr. is also allowed to play, despite the alleged rape charges he currently faces. The Hoosiers are in desperate need of a big road win to keep their NCAA tournament hopes alive this season. To do that, they'll need all hands on deck and a much better performance from 6th-year senior guard Xavier Johnson. Tip-off is set for 3 p.m. on Fox. Going from the hardwood to the pool, let's send it over to our own Quinn Richards for more on the men and women's swim and dive teams. Quinn?
Thanks, Joe. I'm here at the Councilman Billingsley Aquatic Center, and although it's been below freezing in Bloomington for the past month, the Hoosiers who compete here have been red hot. Indiana men's and women's swimming and diving both hold flawless 5-0 records and are ranked 5th and 7th, respectively. The Hoosiers are set to take on Purdue this Saturday, right behind me, with just 2 meets left in the regular season. The Hoosiers have absolutely dominated the Boilermakers in the series, winning 25 of the last 25 meets dating back to 2012. One swimmer to keep an eye on this weekend will be graduate senior Brendan Burns, who took home first in the 100-meter backstroke, 200-meter backstroke, and 200-meter butterfly last weekend against Michigan. Looking ahead to the upcoming schedule, the Hoosiers will be in action at 10 a.m. sharp against the Boilermakers right behind me before finishing out the season on February 2nd with a home meet with both Wisconsin and Louisville. Stay tuned, Hoosiers. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Quinn. And that is all the time we have for today. Thank you for tuning into our first show of 2024.
Be sure to follow our socials at IU Fast 5 to get all news and updates about Indiana athletics. Until next time, I'm Maeve McKinney.
And I'm Joe Elms. Join us again next Thursday.